All right, good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, I'm in a car. What I'm doing today is I'm doing a reconnaissance drive. I'm going to do a 100-mile ride, a century. But what I want to make sure I do is I want to drive the route because it's going on a bunch of roads that I've never been on in my life. Because 100 miles loop takes me to some spots where I haven't been before. So I'm just doing this because we are in the middle of summer, and summer is the construction/road work season around here. And so oftentimes some of these roads will have extended stretches where it's like fresh oil and stone, or they're just doing major road works. So I just want to make sure that these sections that I don't know aren't going to present any complications. And if there are, then I can go back to the maps tonight and I can explore my options. It's going to be a great drive in the country. And it just gives me a chance to know what I'm going to get myself into. I want to make sure that the convenience stores are open and will be open where I'm planning them to be, because again, I want to make sure that I get a chance to get my hydration and nutrition in along the way. And then later on this evening, I'm going to make sure my bike is all tuned up and ready to rock. I'm toying with the idea of switching out my tires from a 700 by 25C to a 700 by 28C. I probably won't, but depending on the road conditions, I may. I'm going to try to get an early start, leave by like 7 a.m. or 7:30 a.m. or something like that, so I can do the bulk of the ride before it gets too hot. It's going to end up being warm, like mid-80s and sunny tomorrow. So it's going to be a beautiful day, but I'd like to get cracking before it gets too unbearable. It's been a really good start so far. It's 55 degrees and foggy. You can see the sun peeking through up there. I'm only 30 minutes in, 9 miles. Long way to go. Probably a little while this fog will burn off. Feel a little bit more comfortable. So I've been through my first hydration stop in the town of Grand Gorge. Little descent right here. The Schoharie Reservoir is held up by the Gilboa Dam. So that way up there is the Gilboa Dam that's obviously still under a bit of... They had to really work to rebuild it. I believe it was in awful shape. It was like basically bursting. And so they've been on like this 10-year project to improve it. Beautiful little bridge here. I came from up here, and I just came down this hill just to see this shot here. I don't think the view gets any better if I keep going on the road, so I'm just going to now turn around and head back up this hill. It's going to be a nice little puncher of a climb. It goes up for about maybe a third or a half a mile. Like I said, I just had my stop, so about a third of the way. Doing good. I've been very careful to not really push the pedals at all, just keep a nice easy cadence, trying to save my energy for later in the day when it's going to be more hot. So I'm at the New York State Power Authority Blenheim Gilboa hydroelectric power dam. That's the dam down there, and it's really nice. I've never stopped here before. They've got a small solar installation over here, and there's like placards that explain it all. And then even it's well done. And then beyond this little parking lot, there's like a little nature preserve wetland, and they've got markings. It's like a little path. There is a full-on visitor center, which I didn't go into, but I'm sure it's very informative. Finally turned off of Route 30. Now I'm headed back westish, northish, all the way to Richmond, basically Richmondville, Warnerville. Got to go up over a pretty significant climb here. West Fulton Road, Route 4. So I've just started descending down from here. This is still that West Fulton Road, and here is the payoff. This is the view now, descending down. Eventually I'll be descending down into, you can't quite see it, but Interstate 88 is down there. So this is almost my furthest extent. Almost 56 miles in. And I feel pretty good. You know, I've just got to make sure I keep my calories and liquids up. But I feel okay so far. This is Route 10, climbing south out of Richmondville, headed towards Jefferson. This is a long climb, like 3.5 miles, 5% average. Not steep, but one of the longer climbs I've ever done. In fact, probably is. But it's starting to feel warm. I've been pretty much just grinding for a while now. I'm actually in the home stretch now. Just finished the last climb. I just have to shoot down this valley now, headed straight down towards Delhi, this Elk Creek Road. It's a nice valley road, a little undulating, but it's mostly slightly downhill from here on in. My feet are starting to kill me. My legs are starting to feel a little bit fatigued. It's been a long day, a lot of pedaling, but man, successful though, really successful. I just stopped for a second because in about the last couple hundred yards I had 2 insects fly right into my helmet, and I wasn't sure what they were. It happens from time to time. I don't really worry about it too much, but they seemed large, and I didn't want some large aggressive insect eating my head. So I stopped to free them. Having stopped, because I've been moving for quite a while, I feel how hot it is. It's hot out. It's nice to have that convection from just moving. But it's hot. I'm going to be able to get home and in pretty good shape. I have felt more tired in my legs before. So for a 100-mile ride with 6,000 feet of vertical, pretty much my most vertical I've ever done in one day, I'm pretty pleased. So I just want to get this home, try to keep a good cadence up. I also just moved my feet around. My shoes were just starting to hurt. I wasn't sure if it was just the long day, but I think they might actually just been burning because the black parts of the shoes might finally have been just getting so much sun. But anyway, enough rambling. I want to get home, but I just wanted to kind of end this video. Very successful ride. I didn't shoot as much of the scenery on the back half. I was just trying to kind of make up some time because I was really noodling the first half. I wanted to save my energy, and I also wanted to shoot couple of the sites I haven't seen before. And but then the second half, going down some of those valley roads, there weren't amazing views, and I just kind of stuck with trying to keep up an average speed. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll catch you again soon. Bye.